Hi YouTube. Today this is Future Studios 121 here, and I'm going to review Avengers Age of Ultron. Now, before I start, this does have spoilers, obviously, because, to be honest, you can't really make a review without a spoiler, especially when it comes to comic books, really, because we all know something's going to happen that really won't make sense in comic books versus the movie, so you clicked on the video, it's not my fault, it has spoilers, so there. So, where we begin is basically, now I could show you pictures, and I do have a few pictures here I could show you, but here's where I begin. So they begin in a base in, I think, Russia, I don't remember where, but somewhere along the lines of that, where they're invading a fortress that has, the staff, or the staff from the first movie. And Hydra has taken over from the events of Captain America's The Winter Soldier. From the events of that, they still had the spear, or the staff. What do I call the spear, damn it? But it's a staff. And what happens is, basically, they try to take it back. They fight and fight. The movie starts out with a fighting scene. So, yeah, there's that. And what happens is, basically, they fight and they fight and they fight. You know, Hulk smashing Hydra guards, and Captain America's killing people on his motorcycle and everything, you know. And, yeah. One thing before I go on about this video is, I did see this denied a release. I just got back from camp, so that's why I didn't review it on Friday, or else I would have. I was not going to review it at 2:30 in the fucking morning, though, so, yeah. But anyways, the rest continuing. Iron Man gets into the Hydra base thing. Yeah, it's a Hydra base, pretty sure. And finds out they use the staff. They're just trying to make more of the weapons that they had in the first movie, like the big little thingy. I don't remember what the fuck it's called, but it's something. Thing that flies through the wormhole, and it's a huge monster thing, I don't remember. But while he's in there, I forgot to mention the twins, which are Magneto's sons and daughter, which, by the way, are probably one of the best fucking add-ons to the Avengers ever, is in there. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. And Scarlet Witch basically makes Tony see into the future what's going to happen if they don't, or if they in any way make Ultron or anything, which everyone else does not know about Ultron at this point, so, except him and Bruce, which is the Hulk. So what happens is, he sees all Captain America's shields broken and all of his team's dead. I'll talk about that. Well, actually, none of them die in this movie. Although, yes, a Avenger does die. I guess he's considered an Avenger. I'll tell you who he is later, but, what happens is, basically, that comes later into the story. Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are trying to protect them, or kind of, and what Scarlet Witch does, she hypnotizes Tony into seeing the future of what might happen if she does this. And she kind of wants him to take the staff, for a reason I'll get to later in the story. But, after that, Iron Man takes the staff, or the spear. You know what? Fuck it. It's a thing. There. That's what it is. It's a fucking magical thing. But anyways, they take the staff. They take it back to the Avengers Tower. Yes, the tower now. Yep, the tower. And that's the scene where they you see Hawkeye getting healed up, but not because he got shot, but besides that, you know, you have Iron Man and Bruce talking about Age of Ultron, the Ultron program, which originally, fun fact, it was originally made by the Ant-Man. I don't remember his name from the comics, so knock yourself out with all the comics. I don't fucking care. But yeah, I know Ant-Man originally made it, so at least I know that. Oh, the AI, anyways. But what happens is they talk about making artificial intelligence because they don't always want to be here protecting the world. That's what Iron Man basically is saying. So he wants someone else to do it for him. So what happens is keep on trying to crack the code, and like, well, you know what? We'll just wait till after the party. And probably the best fucking scene in this movie, well, probably the funniest, is where they're trying to lift up Thor's hammer, and everyone else could barely do it, or couldn't do it, except Captain America, who could barely move. Well, they thought he could move it. Thor did, and he's like, he got scared for a second, like. But yeah, that was like the funniest part. And then you got Brody, or War Machine, in there. No Pepper though, for some reason. Tony said something like she has her own business, which with Shannon, she like hit Stark or something like that. The company, pretty sure. Don't remember exactly, but I'm sure that's what happened. So happens during the party is basically Jarvis meets the new Ultron. The Ultron that is not in his own body yet, but he is an artificial intelligence like Jarvis. They meet each other, and Ultron attacks Jarvis and combines him. And later in the movie, it's discussed because Ultron was scared of Jarvis. That's why he combines him. And what happens is he makes his own drones, and I will show you a drone. Hang on. Like I said, I couldn't get a full video part of this, but that's what he looks like. And yeah, but either I do have some clips for you I'll show. But let's continue with the review. So then, after the events of the party crash, I guess, all the Ultron drones he's made go in, fight him, you know what they usually do. And basically, yeah, they have to go chase him down. Now, here's an interesting part. I think they could have done a lot better if they added him, but Ultron had to go to Wakanda, which is where the Black Panther obviously is. And I'll show you what the Black Panther looks like if you don't know. I'm sure you all do, but so that's what he looks like. And I'm sad they did not add him, but let's move on. So what happens next is about why they went to Wakanda. There's a guy dealing uranium or whatever it is, thing that Captain America's shield's made of, the strongest metal in the world. You know, the one they supposedly said there's only one of that kind in the world back in the first Captain America movie, but well, then again, that was in the 40s. So. But anyways, just forget I said that. But what happens is basically the guy that's selling it is a good friend of Tony, or was a good. He was a friend of Tony Stark. I don't know if he was a good friend, but he was a friend. He was like an Australian guy or something. He's selling it to Ultron if he gets. Yeah, he just wants money. Well, what happens is in this part of the movie, the Avengers actually find him. I don't remember how they find him exactly. I'm pretty sure they're like tracking him or something, but I don't remember all that part. I've slept for. It's been a while, okay? It's been since Thursday night, and I was really tired, but I remember a lot of it. But anyways, what happened is, I don't know why I keep on saying what happened, but so then they basically the Avengers get there and all hell breaks loose. Now they already know Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are working with Ultron. I forgot to tell you that part. That was in between the party scene, or around that time. But what they were doing is Ultron found them, and they're like, I've heard what happened. Stark blew up your apartment, and your mom killed you. Or your mom died, and your dad died when you were like 10. Yeah, and Ultron's like, and they're like, yeah, they did. And they're like Russian accent, I guess. They're like the two fucking best people in this team right now. They're awesome. So anyways, yeah, back to the main story. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver fight the Avengers, and well, the Avengers don't win. You got Iron Man fighting Ultron, you got all the rest of them fighting all the rest of them, you know. And I'll try to get a video for that in a second, but what happens is Quicksilver basically hypnotizes them to see the future, like mind control, kind of thing, where they're in a future where they have no, like Captain America's future, where he comes back from the war and he's won the war, and he gets to see, what's her name, Agent Carter, which is what I'm gonna name her, which is what her name is, I guess, in the show, but. And she has to dance with her and everything, I said it with him. God damn it. Her. Whatever. Her. But anyways, what else happens? I'm gonna stop fucking saying that. But now, then you see, Black Widow. She's at her, home or something back in Russia. I don't remember what it was she was in, but where she was trained to fight, and it kind of looked like a fucking horror movie, but where kids didn't have malice or anything. It looked pretty fucking scary, but that's what happened, I guess. But I'm not gonna talk much about that one. Then you got, I want to say, oh shit, what was the other one? Not all of them did get affected. Hawkeye did not get affected, nor did the Iron Man. That leaves Hulk. So yes, he got affected. Or no, Thor got affected too. He was in like this weird Asgard scene where the keeper of the gate or whatever turned against him. I don't remember all that. But then you got the Hulk, which Scarlet Witch says, I want the big one. I'm not gonna say anything. And hypnotizes him, and they go on a rampage in the city. And that's where I'll get a video from.
All right, everybody, stand down. You listen to me? That little witch is messing with your mind. You're stronger than her. You're smarter than her. You're Bruce Banner. Right? Don't mention puny Banner. Okay. In the back? Dick move, Banner.
So now what happens in this part of the Avengers from now on, they're all been tired out from Scarlet Witch's mind powers, and basically what happens, I gotta stop fucking saying that. But anyways, now you see them going back to, get this, Hawkeye's home. Yes, he has a family little country home thing, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. But he has a family that he apparently got set up with when he was joining S.H.I.E.L.D. and that causes, So in this point is where the movie really slows down for a bit. You got Hulk and Black Widow trying to have like a little, I guess, relationship, but Hulk doesn't want to be in a relationship, I guess. At least that's what I'm getting from the movie. But then you got Hawkeye and his wife and, like, 2 other kids plus one she's having soon or something like that, I'm pretty sure. Then you've got Iron Man who's talking to Captain America, and yeah, they both get mad, and then the wife comes out and says, we're having trouble starting a tractor. So Iron Man goes in and is like, yeah, sure, I'll look at it, and he's like, and then there's Nick Fury. Now this is the part where I left the theater to go get more popcorn, but my parents said I didn't miss much, so I don't know what happened in that part. All my parents told me is they left the farm and went somewhere else. So I'm like, well, okay, as long as that's the truth. Because I'm going to see it again, so. But, what happens? God damn it, I should stop saying that. next in the movie, and I guess that's a better saying or wording of that, I forgot to tell you, Thor goes back up to Asgard, or I think he said Asgard. Yeah, he went to Asgard again. He went back because he's like, there's nothing here for me to do. So as they're doing this, Ultron is actually trying to make a new body for himself, because he's like, this body isn't strong enough. So they go into the place where they had a body for a new artificial intelligence Tony was making, I'm pretty sure. I don't know who was making it, I forgot. But this leads to the Avengers, or Nick Fury, part of this now. Well, actually, no, he doesn't really do anything. He's like, it's on your own. You guys are on your own. You're a team. I'm not part of it, kind of thing. And although he's still obviously part of it, he's not really that helpful in this part of the movie. Anyways, he's helpful in the movie, but not in this part. So what happens is, you got Ultron, okay, the old Ultron, trying to get a new body with his drones and them fighting the Avengers. So, I guess a weird scene to me. They have a flying truck powered by these drones that can, like, turn their legs into, like, I guess repulsors, kind of like what Iron Man has. I don't know why it's so weird to me, but I just find it weird how they're having a truck in it that's flying away when they can just carry a thing that's in it. But, you know what? I guess it's for the more reality, I guess. Yeah, because a flying truck you can definitely see every day, but, a flying trailer. Sorry, that was my Xbox. But, what happens now is, I'm gonna shoot myself next time I say what happens now. I don't have a gun, but, yeah, that's like halfway into the movie. It's about halfway in the movie right now, about this point, and they try to take the body, the Avengers back, the useless body right now, and they do eventually get it back, with Black Widow using her little ninja moves to throw it into the Quinjet, or whatever it's called. That scene was actually pretty fucking awesome. How she just, like, slides into it in midair. I thought that was pretty cool. But, this is a scene where Quicksilver and, what's it called? Quicksilver and, Scarlet Witch. How could I forget my favorite? Yeah, Scarlet Witch is one of my favorite Avengers now, because she looks so fucking badass. I mean, really, she does. In my opinion. But what happens now? God damn it! Just screw it. Screw it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna keep on saying that. So what happens now is basically they realize that helping Ultron isn't gonna help them. Or wait, is that later? Yeah, that's around this part of the movie. Yeah. You realize that, dude, we should not be doing this because he's not giving us anything. He's just using us for our powers, Kind of like I use my hose, but yeah, But anyways, moving on. Yep. I didn't say what happens next yet. I'm going to, I guarantee you. But what happens? Anyways, moving on. Yep, we're just gonna go with that. They realize that they don't really want to be a part of Ultron, and they help the Avengers. Well, shit. Shit. What happened? Okay. So, now they're going back to the Avengers Tower. Okay, why did they go in the first place? I had no fucking idea, but they go back to the tower, and they basically take the body of this, I guess at the moment, useless being. And this is a part where, oh my god, I really got excited for this part. So Thor came back down from Asgard, because they were having an argument over... Hey, kitten. That was my cat. Over over why we shouldn't use his body, or why we shouldn't. We're arguing if we should put Jarvis in this, or we shouldn't. Because this could be the key to fighting Ultron. And what happens is he has an Infinity Stone in his head. Jarvis does, or might as well say it, the Vision. Yes, his name is the Vision. We all knew his name was the Vision, so it wasn't really that big of a spoiler or anything. I mean, for God's sake, you clicked on the damn video, so it's not my fault. But what happens next? You know what? I'm not even gonna show my fucking face anymore. No, I'm not. Fucking ashamed. So what happens next? God damn it! Can't stop fucking saying what happens next, but whatever. So what happens next is that basically, shit. They basically bring Vision alive, and he's like, he knows Ultron is just trying to do something that he thinks is good. So technically, he thinks Ultron isn't doing something bad, but in a way, he's causing a lot of pain and suffering for everyone who has not done anything bad. Basically, in reality, he's destroying all of humanity, which he thinks is right, but everyone else sees it as it's very wrong. But in Ultron's mind, he was designed to bring peace to the world, so there you go, that's why. I broke my fucking computer. But anyways, what happens next? Anyways, what happens next is basically, I gotta say, stop saying those fucking 3 words. What happens next? Okay, but moving on. So, they get to, I don't remember what town they were in or what country they were in, really. But they have this huge fight with Ultron and everything in his drones. He's like, Hawkeye talks to Scarlet Witch. He's like, if you walk out there, you're an Avenger. If you stay here, yeah, he's like, if you walk out there with us, you're an Avenger. And the most badass scene ever. She like, just this and that and that and this and just destroys stuff. And I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome. And It really was fucking awesome, if you know what I'm talking about. It looks so fucking awesome in slow motion, and just in general, it looks so fucking awesome. So then you've got Iron Man and Hulk and the Thor and everything, and the Thor, and Thor and Cap and everything. They're all fighting the drones and everything, and I guess they're using this thing called the Pillar. Not related to Transformers or anything, which that's a bad reference because everyone, I'm pretty sure, lost interest in Transformers just like the first one, but yeah, it's the third one reference. They use this thing called the Pillar or the Drill or something. I don't remember what I think it's called the Drill, if I'm not mistaken, where they have a drill that basically rises, I want to say most of the city up into the air, but if you look closely in the background, there's a few parts of the city still laying on the ground where it's like still intact. But his plan was to bring him up and just shoot it down, like raise the city up in the air. And I don't really know what he's trying to accomplish on that part, but I think that's something to do with like a bomb or something that was gonna go off in it, or a nuke or something. I don't really remember that part. I'm pretty sure it was like a nuke or something that was gonna blow up the whole world. But, or the cause human extinction. But then, as Scarlet Witch is trying to help, SHIELD comes in. Yep, with their helicarriers, which I'm kind of mad how they didn't use the ones from Captain America, Winter Soldier, because those ones I really loved, and those are the ones you see a lot in the shows and the comic books. Is the ones that are like droned ones, that are powered by drones and whatnot, like robot, like helicarriers and whatnot. But these are just normal helicarriers with like one huge one. It's the same thing. So it comes out like mini baby ones, comes out the side and helps people get onto the little ships. You know, because the city's about to fucking rise up in the air. So they get people on the freaking little I don't know what you call them, little carrier things. Yeah, helicarrier carriers. That's what you call them. And you basically, when Hawkeye hears there's one more guy over here, well, actually, before that happens, Vision and Ultron are having a freaking slam having a fucking brawl between each other, and Ultron actually does knock out Vision, if I remember correctly. Then he keeps on shooting at the Hulk. Or, no, not that part. That part's not here yet. So then he gets into like a little... I think he gets into the Quinjet or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's the Quinjet he gets into. And what he does is he fucking... Oh my god. This is a huge spoiler, but I said there's spoilers in this, so... It's your fault for clicking the video. Want to leave, you could leave at the very beginning, but... As Quicksilver is trying to go get Hawkeye from... Because Hawkeye's trying to save this kid that he saw over there that he left, or that was still over there when they're trying to board. They're about to leave. Quicksilver gets shot by the miniguns from Ultron on the Quinjet. And you may think, is he dead? Yes, he actually is dead. He's actually dead. Okay. Well, how the fuck does he die? I mean, it's one thing I don't understand. Why is he can run so fast, but... You know, it was a pretty good death scene, though. I thought it was pretty cool. Not saying him dying is good, but... The way he died in the movie is pretty cool. He got shot when he was running, and... That's the only thing I'm trying to make something good out of this, but, yeah. So, after that scene... Oh my god, we're back to the badass fucking Scarlet Witch. She basically knows that she's like connected to her brother, obviously. She has like telepathic powers and mind control and everything. She knows her brother's just died. She like goes on a rampage and fucking kills everything in sight, and just like she finds Ultron's like, you. Now she like whips out his heart, like he's like, now you know how it feels, or something like that at the end, because he said the same thing to his brother, and he's like, holy shit, that's so fucking awesome! And, yeah, he's like, now you know how it feels, bitch. She didn't say bitch, but yeah, it was so fucking awesome. And, damn! Ultron, well, that Ultron is dead. That one is dead. So then, the rest of the movie deals with Iron Man and everyone trying to stop the bomb from going off, which, unfortunately, they turned it off. Wait a minute. Fuck. I said unfortunately. Fortunately, they turned it off. And, Yahoo, yeah, the movie's out. No, it's not over. It's not over. So what happens next is basically what do they do? It's, like I said, it's been a long fucking weekend. I saw this on Thursday night didn't get up to 2 fucking o'clock in the morning, so... Oh yeah. They were going home, everything's fine, everything, you know. The Vision, still there, looking at the huge disaster scene they just made, like a huge fucking crater, you know. And he's like... And one Ultron drone still crawls out, because, you know, Ultron can switch drones, obviously, because he's a fucking AI. And he's like... I don't remember what he says, but the Vision kills the last remaining drone. And he has to talk like, you're just like me, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let's go back to the Avengers. This is probably the scene I really like the most out of the whole movie. Not because it's the end, because I love the fucking movie, to be honest. It was a great fucking movie. And I will show you this clip. I'm only going to show like 2 clips in this trailer or this review because I don't want to be copyrighted a lot or anything. But yeah, let's just show you. Okay, so I can't find a video that shows what I'm talking about, but in the end, Iron Man basically wants to have his own normal life again, or normal life. So he wants to go and settle down on a farm, I think, with Pepper and everything, you know. Hawkeye obviously returns to his family. Black Widow and the Hulk, actually, the Hulk turns out going in a Quinjet, and he ditched the jet somewhere in Fuji, so he wasn't far. He basically, I'm assuming, wants to be away from civilization. He's trying to learn to control his anger, but he still doesn't think he's ready for it. So he's not ready to be around other people, is what he's trying to say. And Black Widow, I guess, is kind of heartbroken or something, I guess. But I guess she moves on because she doesn't talk much about it in the end. And then you got Captain America, who actually says bye to Tony. And, yeah. That's not the end, though. No, that's not the end. The end, the very end of this is what got me fucking excited. So, Iron Man has not officially left the team. We all know he's coming back because he has, like, what, 2 more contracts? Yeah, we know. Robert Downey Jr. has 2 more contracts with Marvel. We at least know he's going to be in another Avengers, and we all know that. Because he's got to be in Civil War, obviously, and all that. But he's going to take a break, I assume, along with Hawkeye, who's setting down a family, and the Hulk's going other places, and Black Widow, at least Black Widow and Captain America at S.H.I.E.L.D., which are the new Avengers place, which is located in upstate New York. Has nothing to do with X-Men. But, yeah. So, you're probably thinking, then who the fuck is the Avengers now? Well, I'll show you. First, let me just start by saying, she is my favorite fucking Avenger right now. Just gonna get that out of the way. And it all ends with them unveiling the new Avengers team, consisting of War Machine, or in this picture, Iron Page for some reason, the Vision, Falcon, Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, and Captain fucking America. That sounds fucking awesome. But I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with Captain America Civil War. So, before I go, I'm also gonna show you the end credit scene. So, thanks for watching, and bye. So, thanks for watching. I mean, if you want to still go see the movie, it's still a pretty damn good movie. And I would still suggest seeing it, even if you watch spoilers on YouTube and whatnot. It's still a pretty damn good movie. The only problems I really had about this movie is... Actually, there was not as many problems as I thought there was. I mean, it follows the comics almost perfectly. Except the fact that Ultron was made by Ant-Man, but... I see why he couldn't, because Ant-Man isn't in this yet, and plus, Iron Man did kind of make it too, because he made the body, he didn't make the artificial intelligence. And this was a pretty damn good movie, and if you haven't seen it, I would suggest checking it out. I mean, granted, I guarantee you a lot of people haven't seen it yet, but, I mean, it is only Sunday. I saw it April 30th, so, yeah. Yeah. Still a pretty damn good movie. It's worth seeing, and I hope you do see it, because I probably just did a pretty damn bad job describing the fucking movie. I left out a few things, now that I remember. I left out quite a few things, like, quite a few. But, I mean, they are kind of big. Well, the Thor one isn't huge. I mean, the thing I left out about Thor is in his little... Vision Scarlet Witch gave him is the Infinity Gauntlet. In there, the Infinity Stone has something to do with it, because something I saw on the internet. I was reading an argument, article. Fuck, damn it. But yeah, it has something to do with the Infinity Gauntlet. I did not know that till I watched it. I haven't seen it only once so far. I'm going to see it at the end of this month again, probably, so... Anyway, I'm taking this video on too long, so thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want me to do other stuff like this for other movies, and... Adios.